What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're looking at one of the, call it newer locations that we've been using to farm the most expensive whelpling in the game, and that will be the Azure whelpling, which we've done a lot of different locations at, but I found myself a new favorite location. We're going to take a look at it and see how it performs. Firstly, though, massive thank you for all of the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The 0 to 10 million gold guide is a book that I've been updating for many years now. It features all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Even better is the fact that it is a digital product. So that means whenever I update the gold guide for like a new patch or even a new expansion to the game, I can send that updated version to your email completely for free. So if you don't have it already, check it out with the link down below in the description and use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. If you already have it and you're happy with it, you're definitely going to enjoy the VIP Discord. It's pretty much like a Patreon where you get invited to a Discord server. On that server, you get to view all my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. You also get exclusive access to gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, investments, and much, much more. But that will also be linked down below in the description. So the item of interest of this farm, sure, you can get fancy epic items, a couple of previously removed patterns and so on. But the main item that we're after is the Azure Whelpling. Now, this one right here is the re-caged version, while this one is as it drops when you pick it up from the mob, right? And the price on it is pretty good. This is Origin Dome, which is my realm in EU, like stupidly low prices compared to like EU in general, but it is by far the most expensive whelpling. So you have bronze whelpling, dark whelpling, crimson whelpling, emerald whelpling, and this one just takes the cake. It's way more expensive than any of those, right? And it also drops from mobs that has a good all-around loot table of glorious legs, vanguard loot, bloodlust, jade, all of that good shit. So the question is, where do you farm it? Well, this location right here in right next to Everlook with these Timber mobs, the Winterfall Village, was a very popular farm because people would farm them, or these guys right here, in order to get Frost Saber patterns. And Frost Saber patterns are patterns that would be removed from the game in Cataclysm and then brought back in Legion, and on Legion and Dragonflight in patch 10.17, and they were quite expensive. Like these leggings and gloves come from a farm further west, where you have the tunic that can drop off of these guys right here. So a lot of people farmed it due to that, and that's when I realized just how good like the spawn on these guys were, and that we could potentially do this into an Azure Whelpling farm. Now, there's a couple of differences between farming it for the pet and then just farming it for all around loot, right? Because whenever you're dealing with an item that's blue or epic of quality, as long if a blue and an epic item drops off a mob, it's gonna lay on the mob for half an hour. It's not gonna despawn. So whenever you're farming for just blues or just epics, you only really got to loot twice in an hour. You can kill for 29 minutes, then loot the mobs, and then kill for another 29 minutes, and then loot the mobs. However, that does mean that if there's any gray items or green items that drops, they will all be despawned. You won't be able to loot those. Now, in this far right here, yes, there is Glorious Legs and Vanguard and Bloodlust loot and all of that, but we're more interested in the Azure Whelpling and the Epics. So we sacrifice constantly looting and just focusing on getting even more kills per hour. So we are spreading out like everyone in the group on this farm. So everyone takes one location. You have 2 spots up on the mountainside right here, and then 2 spots at the lower base of this area. and then the spot that I took, missed the green mark up here, covering the rest of the mobs. And that's like the density is nice. It doesn't matter which mark you're at, you will still be within range to loot every single mob that gets killed. So you will benefit from being in a group and everyone killing mobs at random locations. And it's just an all-around very solid farm to do. So I highly request you guys, if you have had any luck with dealing with battle pets, which I personally have, like I find them very easy to move, and they tend to give a very high gold per hour, to give this location a go. Now, we have done this a total of 3 times on my live stream, and every single time we've had the 3 battle pets. Like, obviously, if it was a guarantee that you would personally get an Azure Whelpling, they wouldn't be 70 to 80,000 gold, right? But getting 3 battle pets between the 5 of us, 3 hours in a row, is pretty damn good, because the odds of getting a battle pet at that point is pretty damn high. That's about 60%, right? I know that's not how RNG works, but yes, 60% of the group is getting an Azure Whelpling every single time when we've done this location with this method. So hopefully you guys are as lucky as well. And if you struggle to find people to do these kind of odd farms with, at least if you're on EU, just sign up to my guild called Students Farmers, and there's people that's doing gold farms like all day. So EU Alliance, sign up to the guild. If you play Horde, you can ask on Discord server if anyone of the Horde officers can invite you to the guild. And we're more than happy to take more people in. And we do these sort of farms like all the time, every single day. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord. I appreciate you all watching my videos, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.